What is going on, guys? Sebastian here. In this video, we are on my futon in my room. What we're going to discuss, I'm going over a Q&A series because I have a lot of people asking me questions on Instagram. So we're going to go through them. There's a decent amount, so we won't do them all, but we will go through a few of them. And after this video, I will be picking the winner of the dropshipping store. So be sure to wait till the end to see if you actually win. I'll send you a DM if you did win. So yeah, look forward to that. But other than that, we're gonna get into these questions because there are some good ones. So someone asked me, I'm 15 years old, anything you would recommend to start in entrepreneurship? PS, love your vids. Thank you very much, Solly. If I could recommend myself, let's just say I was 15 years old, I would say pick something and stick with it. So you'd still be in high school, you would have to still live at your parents' house unless you're gonna drop out. I would personally start reselling stuff or learn a skill. You know, I know people who learn certain skill sets early on, like when they were 13, 14, 15, that are now paying them off very handsomely. So two things, I would probably say build up capital, like build up a few $1,000s through reselling electronics. So start by buying and reselling iPhones. And then maybe you can start drop shipping or do something, but I would say overall just do something. A lot of people waste their talent because a lot of people are born entrepreneurs and they waste their talent because they try to overthink what they want to do in life, when in reality I would just start tasting all the food and see what sticks with you, what you enjoy long term. So that's my advice. But also enjoy yourself. You know, you're only 15 years old. Yes, you can be one of those 16-year-old millionaires and stuff, but a lot of the times those people aren't happy. Money is not the key to happiness, so that's something I would recommend for you. I'm gonna make sure these aren't long answers because I don't want this video to drag on, but yeah, that's probably my answer. Have fun, enjoy yourself, but also keep yourself busy with some form of business. Just try many businesses. Jacob asked, what do I see myself doing in the future? My future probably holds a huge marketing agency. So right now I don't have many clients. Yes, I've done decent. Like the first month I launched, I did $10,000, which was awesome. But you know, I don't have those monthly reoccurring people. Well, I have one, but that's about it. I need to build up my long-term monthly reoccurring income just because that's something that's huge. But when you have these this marketing agency that has clients, I think it's gonna be fun to deal with, you know, how do I generate this client more revenue? What new strategy can I use? How can I run Facebook ads and optimize them for my individual client to make sure I'm getting the most out of the money I spend? So that's probably what I'm gonna see in my future. Definitely for future, like soon, I'll be moving to LA. I actually just talked to someone today, so that may be happening fairly soon, dependent on if everything ends up working out right and if the price is right and all that stuff. But that may be something within the next few weeks. So yeah, that's what I see in my future. Working on the marketing agency, maybe launching products for like e-com products, like private labeling them rather than drop shipping them. But yeah, and then just, you know, having a great time in life, enjoying life and having fun with friends. When Taylor asked, when I see an IG ad, all these comments are negative, haters or bad customer service, ? Scary. That's going to happen. That's why I was talking to Samir when I was in LA, and he was saying, like, or Samir and Juan, and they were saying how they're using dropshipping as a pivoting point, or as a stepping stone to basically have proof of concept for a product, and then they go out and brand the products. The thing with that is, that requires more money for you to start getting into private labeling, which is completely fine. I like that it's a higher barrier of entry because then there's not as many newbies with dropshipping there is. So that's why that can happen, because the customers aren't taken care of properly. But yes, it is scary. It is bad to see that. I would say don't let it get you discouraged. Test products, see what wins, and then create your own brand off of those products that you have found to win. That's the strategy I am implementing in 2019. It's just something that you can make you can make lots more money, you can have way more recurring customers, and you can have a more sustainable long-term business. If you do drop shipping throughout the whole year, you're not gonna ever have a sustainable dropshipping business because client or customers will start to get irritated at the shipping times and you'll have like no reoccurring customers. So that's my advice to you on seeing those hate comments. It's usually just because they are not taking care of the customers properly. Someone asked me, do I miss reselling iPhones? No, I do not at all. I don't really, like it's not anything like I'm itching to buy and resell iPhones because that's something I used to do. I used to flip electronics like I mentioned. I don't miss it because I was stressed out more. There were like a lot of problems I had to deal with. So no, I do not miss it at all. good side hustle ideas, buy and resell stuff. It's such a big side hustle. Like, people don't get it, but you can make so much money. I'm gonna take all this stuff out of my pockets, my other phone and wallet, but resell things. You can make a lot of money, and it can actually be pretty fun. You can learn about some cool stuff that you didn't know could make you a lot of money. So yeah, that would be my side hustle in the beginning, and then get into digital stuff, because you can make a lot on digital stuff. Influencers or Facebook? That's Casper who asked that. He kills it with influencers, but longevity wise, Facebook. I mean, once you have data you can plug in and create lookalike audience ads, you can crush it with Facebook. But obviously you kill it with Instagram influencers. I think he's done like almost 100K in January, which is awesome. Do you plan on moving out anytime soon, and what happened to going to college? College is nothing I'm ever looking into anymore. The only reason I did potentially look into it was because I was wanting to get girls, but now I've realized like that's a stupid reason. I don't need to spend money on college to get girls. It's not needed. That's why Tinder and Bumble are invented. But moving out anytime soon, yes. By this year, this year 2019, I'll be out for good. Maybe most 1000% out of town when I move out. So yes. Now that you're moving to LA. Do you think that you'll have more or less competition with SMMA? The thing is, a lot of people think that my clients have to be in the same town as me. They don't at all. In fact, I prefer not having clients be in a super populated area, because there's not as many there's not as much competition. So if I went into LA and started cold pitching these people, they would not like it, because they probably get that all the time. So obviously, yes, I still could close clients in LA. Yes, I will when I move there. But I am going to stay with getting business in smaller towns, because it's easier to close them. They like, there's not as many marketers pitching them constantly, and when I come in with my, I would say, pretty solid pitches and pretty solid structure as to how I deliver the service, that's something too. Like, once you get the clients, if you can properly deliver the service and set it up to where they're like, holy crap, this kid's actually really professional with how he sets everything up to make sure that he delivers properly, you can actually make a pretty awesome amount of money. But that's only if you can properly deliver the service. But no, I am not going to have to deal with any competition, because I won't have, like, it doesn't matter what town I live in. I can contact anyone from anywhere. What motivates me the most to get up and grind when you don't feel like doing anything? There was what was it? It was, there's a quote like, remember why you started. I think that's an iconic thing, because I was hanging out with Austin and Shane, and they had that poster all over their house or their apartment. It was remember why you started. I believe that was it. I want to grab that one next time I'm in LA. But that's why. I mean, I always remember why I started, why I do what I do. Growing up in Fresno, California, my parents used to, we were definitely have an up and down financial life. My parents are, they're still in debt, I believe. Yes, they most definitely are. They're in debt. They have never really lived very comfortably. They've had to worry about money for their whole life. So I would say that's what motivates me to get up in the morning, to take advantage of the opportunities I have. Like, it's weird. I'm not in any way saying this to brag, but when you go from making nothing to, for me, I've made $10,000 in 2 days profit. When you go from that, it's hard not to work hard, because you realize what you can truly do with your life and your time. And I've had haters say like, why don't you post screenshots of all this stuff? I don't care about that. I don't care what you guys think about how much I make. I know how much money I make. So I don't need to post like tons of pictures of revenue and stuff like that. I am saying for a fact, I made 10 grand in 2 days. Whether you believe it or not, that an 18-year-old can do that, that's up to you, but that was profit for me. So once you do that, like, you realize, okay, I can do that every single day or every single week or whatever. I can make 10 grand very easily. It's very simple to do. So that's kind of what motivates me. It's like getting up and taking advantage of all the opportunities I have and making sure that I don't leave anything on the table. It's also sort of regret. I don't want to live with regrets. I think I want to get like the tattoo with the word regret with like a line through it saying that I hate regret. Like, that's not gonna happen. Like, cross out the regret in life. But you know, that's something I live by. It's just like, I don't want to be 25 and say like, oh, I wish I hustled more when I was 18. That's something that a lot of people do, but it's not how I want to live my life. I want to go through and when I'm 25, look back and be like, damn, Seb, you killed it. Like, you did the things that I wouldn't even go back in time and change things, because you did things so smart and so well and you hustled and you took advantage of everything that you possibly could have, like all the opportunities, you did well. Like, you know, pat on the back. I really wouldn't change anything, speaking on my past self. So that's why I get motivated every single morning, remembering why I do everything I do. Also, like moving to LA, I had to talk with someone about that today. That like even pushed me to, I was like, shoot, well, okay, let's make some cold calls and stuff, because like I need to keep grinding and keep this ball rolling, because once you start making a little bit of money, a lot of people get fancy, when in reality, that's the beginning of huge, like, you're only getting started. Once you make 10 grand, people think 10 grand's a lot of money. It's not a lot of money, because then you have to pay taxes, and then you have to save, I would say save up some of the money, put away, and then you have a little bit of spending. It's not a lot of spending money. Like people think I make 10 grand and I just go blow 10 grand, or like I have 10 grand sitting in the bank from that like deposit. But no, I pull out, I save 70% of all of my income, and that's just because I want to make sure, one, I'm solid for taxes, but two, I don't want to blow through all of my money. I don't want to look back and like say, wow, I should have saved. So yeah, that's why I wake up every morning and look forward to waking up. Obviously, like look forward to that. But also look forward to starting the day and getting work done, because I understand what I want, and I understand why I do what I do, why I work hard, because I enjoy traveling, I enjoy financial freedom, I enjoy networking, and in order for me to network around the world, I need money to travel. So that's kind of it. I mean, yeah, to simplify, that's exactly why I am very motivated to wake up every single morning and get stuff done. It's just how I was wired, to be completely honest. So, It's Dirty said, what's the one thing you would say is the most crucial to your success? To my success personally, consistency. Consistency is where you'll find success. Now that sounds very, very cliche, like, oh, just be consistent, you'll make a lot of money. But like, in any business, think of it like this. So, it normally takes someone, for me to learn how to ride a skateboard, okay? I'll eventually learn how to ride. I already know how to ride a skateboard, but let's say I've never ridden a skateboard before, or never rode a skateboard. The first time I hop on, I'm probably gonna fall, and I'm probably gonna be all shaky and, yeah, fall a lot and hurt myself. And I may get scraped up, and I may have bruises and stuff. Through that, I could be like, this probably isn't for me, or like, I don't see anything coming of it. I'm just gonna give up. But what if I kept going an extra week or 2 weeks, kept trying to skateboard, and then like within that next 2 weeks I began to like actually get it down. I can actually skate around on flat surfaces. Like, what if that happened? That's kind of how I picture business. Consistency is where even if you're not delivering or getting results, you still keep going. It's consistency that brings you, you know, even if you're not making money, you keep going. And a lot of people get that little burst of motivation in like a few hours when they want to make money, and then after that they get a little burnt out, and they're like, wait, why am I doing this? Or they overthink things. So I would say consistency, you know, like just constantly doing what you want and working towards your goals. But like, in order to work towards your goals, you have to have those goals and visions. So if you don't have any goals, you're not really working towards anything. You're living a pointless life if you don't have any goals. So I have a vision board right there where I look at my goals every single day and understand I can achieve them if I work hard. So that's how I actually go after what I want. That's something I would say was my one thing for success, consistency. But it's not like it's just one. There's a lot though. Yeah, like consistency, dedication, working smart, networking, delegating. You know, I can say all these words, but they probably won't mean much to you. But yeah, that's what I would say is huge in any form of, to generate any form of success. I'm not even saying I'm successful. I hate that. Like, I hate that. I'm not even saying I'm successful either, because I'll have people like comment on my YouTube channel and will DM me on Instagram like, oh, you haven't made 7 figures, you're not successful yet. And it's like, well, no, I haven't made 7 figures, but I live a happy life. So I would say I'm pretty freaking successful in that sense, and I live a life where I wake up every day so excited to just go hard in the day. So I think that's something good. But someone also said, this is the last one, Chris said, how do I start doing something, or how do I start doing something, anything? Just a high school kid with dreams and ambitions. You know, Chris, that's something I dealt with as well. I was in high school, I had dreams and ambitions, but it's one of those things where you're like, you know what you want to do and you know you can do it, but you don't take the actionable steps to actually start or you don't like start taking action and start doing stuff that actually will get you closer to your goal. And it's all just gonna stay a goal and not a reality if you don't do anything about it. I think for you, get close to the fire. So if you want to become successful, get close to successful people, even in your town. I'm sure there's millionaires in your town, most definitely, so get close to them. Or aspiring millionaires who are doing stuff to actually get towards their goal. When you're around the fire, it's hard to be cold. That's something I've learned through the past week even. Like when you're surrounded by people who are constantly going after their goals and their dreams and taking actionable steps towards it, it is hard not to succeed. I learned that very quickly. So yeah, that's what I would say. First thing, get around people who are successful. Figure out what you want to do also. Like figure out what you're passionate about, what you would enjoy spending a lot of time on. Like I enjoy building websites because it's so fun to be able to like transform someone's whole business digitally. Like this is literally what people see as their business, and I'm creating it. Like I think it's completely mind-blowing that people, that I can do that for people and make a business's like online footprint on my own. Like it's literally me creating someone's business online, like how they look online. So I think that's nuts. But yeah, find something you enjoy and stick with it. Even if people doubt you and even if people hate on you, it's gonna happen. I had so many people in high school like always would laugh at me for my YouTube channel and make fun of me and be like, oh, e-commerce Sebastian, ha 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 ha. Or like, oh yeah, Seb, you know, you do e-commerce, you're so cool. Like it just tons of stuff that now doesn't even matter. Like I've realized that a lot of people that judge you and do that type of stuff, they're never above you. It's always the people who are below you who judge you. Winners that are above you are never gonna judge you or never gonna make that type of, take that time out of their day to start picking on you. It's always gonna be the lower people who aren't doing anything because misery loves company, and that's just, it's so true. So that's my advice for you, Chris. Get around the fire, get around these successful people, and a lot will start to change in your life. If you are willing to change, a lot will start to change. So that is going to wrap up this video. Now we are going to get into the giveaway. I am going to go through my DMs now and figure out who is most worthy for this dropshipping store. I've gotten tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of DMs, so it's gonna take me a little bit, but we will, yeah, we're gonna all pick up the camera when I figure out who exactly is going to win. Wish you guys luck. If it is not you, please do not feel let down and unmotivated and feel like your life is over. It is not. I'm gonna be doing giveaways all the time. I would say once every 2 weeks or maybe like once a month or something. One of those two. So yeah, I'm gonna pick a winner and then I'll get back to you guys when I've picked what story clicks with me the most to give away my dropshipping store. So I did say I was gonna pick the winner at 6 p.m. But I've decided I'm gonna be picking it right now. So I just sent someone a DM. He has 5 minutes to reply. I said, shoot me your phone number right now. If he does not reply within 5 minutes, I'm gonna move on and pick someone else. So now we wait, and if he replies and sends me his phone number, then I'll call him. If not, I have 4 more people that I will pick. So yeah, we're gonna see if he replies, and if he does not, actually, you know what? We're gonna do something. We're gonna do this. We'll send everyone, send me your number, and see who replies first. Whoever replies first wins the store. Okay. Now we're waiting. We're gonna wait until someone replies. So this might be fast forward. I don't know. We'll see. We're just gonna wait. Okay, so this guy's the winner. Gonna give him a call.
Please leave your message for 31.
Did not answer.
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
Good. I'm calling because you won the dropshipping store.
For real?
Yes, sir.
So this is Sebastian.
Yep, Sebastian Esqueda.
That is lit. What's
Yep.
up?
Nothing much. I was filming a video. I DM'd 5 people. You were actually the last one I DM'd, but you replied right away, so you won.
Appreciate it, man. That's amazing.
Yeah, so moving forward, you will you'll have to DM me your email, and then we can set up like a 30-minute call after I transfer the store over to you, where I go over like how you should market it. I marketed it a certain way, like on accident. I was getting 2x ROAS, so for every $10 I was spending, I was making 20 back. So I have literally a strategy that you'll just be able to turn an ad on and start making money. So it's gonna be very easy for you to start generating revenue. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited for you. I liked your story. I know, dude, you've been in my DMs for probably the past, like what do you say, like year, 2 years?
Year try. I mean, it's fun.
Yeah, so you know, I appreciated that whole thing, but yeah, I enjoyed your story and your reason for why you wanted to win. So I just felt like you should be one of the contenders, and you won. So yeah, how does that sound?
That sounds great.
Awesome. When do you have time to hop on a 30-minute call? I have time tomorrow. I'm free, kind of, I would say later, like after 6 p.m. because I'm gonna be working all day, but after 6 p.m. if you have time, we can you know, get the store transferred over to you, and I can help you get the ball rolling.
That should definitely work for me. All right.
Awesome. Well, congrats, dude.
Appreciate it.
Yep. Have a good one.
You too.
So guys, that was it. Real person. I'll show you his Instagram as well. Boom. Oops. Picture of him. Let's have that focus. That is his Instagram. If you guys want to go ahead and DM him, congrats. I would appreciate if you guys did that. You know, show the love. Even if you guys did not win, you know, if you're one of the ones who did not DM me your number right away, that probably sucks. But yeah, I mean, I would love to do another giveaway soon, so let me know if you want me to do another one. I'll put together another store, or if you want me to give away something else. I think I'm moving out of town, so I'm gonna be having a lot of stuff that I'm not gonna be taking with me. Maybe I'll give it away to you guys. I'll show you an example. This is an example of what I'll be giving away. I'm just kidding. I would definitely not give away a shotgun. But that is going to wrap up this video. That's actually my first gun. I've never shot it, owned it for like 2 years. And yeah, I've never shot this thing. Fun fact, it has a door breacher on it, which I don't know exactly what it means. No, I actually do. But if you did make it to the end, again, appreciate it. And if you guys do want me to do a future giveaway, let me know in the comment section below. Please thumbs up this video. And yeah, I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. I have some, I don't know why I have a lot of energy. I got a meeting done today though, and that went really well. So I'll update you guys on that tomorrow. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.